birthday!
Dual HSN. Happy birthday!
And our birthday's about to wrap up. It actually all ends tomorrow, but we've still got a lot to go before that all wraps up. Hi, I'm Suzanne Runyon, and this is an amazing hour and about 20 minutes. We're actually gonna go to the southwestern part of our great country, and we're gonna celebrate Chaco Canyon and not only the history, the symbolism, but literally beautiful artistry from Native Americans right here in the United States. That's Jennifer. She's gonna be joining me. She has spent many, many years working with the artisans and the silversmiths of the Chaco Canyon Trading Company, and she is a part of the team that brings us this beautiful jewelry you're about to see. What I love is this is very generational. It is all handmade. It is crafted by some of the very best and most famous Native Americans in the world, and we bring you just a wonderful, wonderful collection tonight. By the way, we have some of the most unusual items I've ever done in turquoise coming up in the next hour and 20 minutes. If you notice my ear right here, I've got an amazing ring. You're gonna love the price on it. I've got a cuff that's out of this world. It's a lot to get to, and I wanna give you a little scoop on the cuff. So we actually featured this a little bit earlier today. It is truly one of the most magnificent cuffs that I've ever seen, actually on HSN. Not just in our Chaco Canyon collection, but on HSN. And we have already sold 600 earlier today. Now this is a this day only, and gang, it is so important to understand this because the day is wrapping up. Normally, this is appraised at $650, and it's absolutely worth that, and I think even more. But right now on HSN, it's usually $399.95. For what I have remaining, remember 600 were sold earlier this afternoon, it's $199.95, and it's 5 flex pays, and it's free shipping. This is one of the most spectacular bracelets that we have ever had on the air. It is absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It is all completely handcrafted by very famous Native American artists, and it is stunning. You have two choices. You're going to have your Kingman turquoise, the famous Kingman turquoise, or the ceremonial turquoise. The Kingman's gonna be the blue, 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 and I'll show you them right beside each other because I know you don't wanna wait. If you love your turquoise, this is an unbelievable offer. This is your Kingman. Look at how blue that is. That's what every turquoise piece would like to be. Here's that stunning ceremonial. A little bit greener, a little bit veining on there. They're both equally gorgeous. The ceremonial is the most limited right now. So again, here's your last opportunity to take advantage of what's called a this day only. It's basically like a baby today's special, and I do expect these to sell out because that is an unbelievable offer. Also, look at my necklace coming up. It's brand new, but the highlight of the whole day has been this. I can't help it. Lynn started last night. Also, I saw Sarah talking about Patricia Nash handbags earlier. They were all wearing this ring, and you can't help but look at it because it is magnificent. One of the biggest we've done, and clearly by far the best value we've done in a beautiful, beautiful turquoise ring. So let's tell you all about it. Look at our beautiful today's special, and this truly is a piece that I think represents the grand tradition and beautiful symbolism behind Native American jewelry design. One of the boldest looks that we've ever offered, and by far, the best value we've ever done on this size of ring. Once again, you have two choices. You're going to have your ceremonial, and then you're also gonna have your Kingman. I'm gonna put them side by side so you can see how glorious these are. There's your Kingman, that rich, rich, beautiful, very significant and recognized blue color. Here's that gorgeous, more of a green tint with a brown matrix in the ceremonial. If you'll look at my hand, you'll see this is not for the faint of heart. If you want a smaller ring, I got this one I'm gonna tell you all about later because I love this ring. But if you're like me and you like that show ring, that showstopper, that ring that's so significant, there is no way you can touch under $100 for a solid piece of turquoise, all handcrafted sterling silver and thick sterling silver, and a price that we're doing just for today only. I literally am such a turquoise nerd and a Native American, I'm passionate about Native American jewelry, that I have goosebumps on this one because it is out of this world. Look at it from a distance. Look at that ring. It is absolutely breathtaking. So if you've just seen it for the first time, this is our best value. It ends at midnight tonight. Currently, good news, I have sizes 6 through 12. And I will tell you, because sometimes I think when you see a ring of this magnitude, you worry, is it comfortable? Can I type on a computer? Can I use my cell phone? Absolutely. It is magnificently well balanced. You can see, look at the profile, but boy, look at it from the front. That is a wow collectible piece. And this is an opportunity buy unlike anything we've ever done before. Now, what I said earlier, too, is I love the significance and the artistry behind it. And Jennifer Wan's joining me. She's from the San Carlos Apache tribe. Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
You started in 2002, right?
2001.
2001.
Yes.
She started when she was 2 years old here at HSN. And she's been here ever since. But I have to tell you, of all the shows I've done with you, and all the beautiful jewelry that you bring us. And we have the coolest, I have a hairband coming up tonight. I have this cool ear thing coming up. This is the most magnificent ring, I believe, that you've ever brought us.
Yes, and especially the way it is made. When I had gone down to Chaco Canyon, and I talked with the artist, Emerson Delgarito. When I first got there, they told me that he wasn't feeling too well. He went home, but yet he took that opportunity to come back and talk to me and explain to me what he was doing from when he was 19 years old, when he started. He's self-taught. The process that he's gone through. He said he's read books, he's gone through different trading posts, he's traveled, and he took time off from being a silversmith. He went into being a coal miner, and from meeting the first woman in his life, just the way he describes his life is the way he makes his jewelry. He's very passionate about it, and everything is just beautiful the way he does his things, and especially on his desk, he has these what do you call them? They're stamps that he has made himself, and they're made out of rebar, car parts, they are railroad nails. I mean,
really? And that's how he does the stamp work on these designs?
He's made all the stamps himself, and they're all in cookie tins.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yes.
Oh, how charming is that? Wow.
Yes.
But I mean, there's inspiration everywhere.
Yes.
And I think this is such a beautiful example, because Emerson has been literally creating jewelry for 46 years. Mm-hmm. What I love, too, is there's a little family story behind this. But I have to tell you, girls, this is such a unique opportunity. I mean, we've done sterling silver hoops that are anything for $99 here on HSN. We've never, ever had anything quite so spectacular. And it is a joy to wear this. For me, I was introduced to Native American jewelry when I was very young. Both my mom and dad actually created with he-she beads lots of necklaces, and we would all string them together. So I have been, and I was young when they really got into it. In fact, I have some of my pieces. My father, before he passed away, gave my son a cornrow, beautiful inlay ring, a men's ring, to my son. My father gave it to him, and it was turquoise. It's Native American jewelry, so it's very much been a part of my whole existence. And so I personally have a passion for it, but I mainly have a passion for supporting the artisans who are right here in America, who we want to keep this tradition going. We want to be able to embrace this handcrafted, special artistry and keep it alive. And there's lots of options for people to do lots of different things, and I think by owning these pieces, not only do they make us feel good, and that's wonderful, that's what we want out of our jewelry, and this will definitely do this. This is a showstopper, okay? But also, I think it's so important that we keep this grand tradition alive. I think it's vital to our culture. I think it's vital to who we are as the melting pot in this country. I can get them, poor Jennifer goes, she's on her soapbox, people. And I am indeed, because I think this is a wonderful collection to actually own, to wear, to talk about, and to certainly support the artists who are behind it. Because there's also many family members who get involved in making the jewelry as well.
Oh, yes. When I'd gone there, I had lunch with Emerson and his family member, Loretta, and she was talking about her son. Who's very young. She said he's becoming a silversmith in his own. She said that he was telling his mom, Mom, that's not right. You got to do it this way. And there's Emerson, there's Loretta, and there's me. That first day I got there, I wanted to try the green chili, and because I love green chili from New Mexico. Right. But yeah, I was sweating. We were all sweating, having salsa, just talking, and he was telling me about his story, and she was telling me about her story too as well.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And it is very much a family affair and generational. Okay, a couple extra things to note. We have a matching bracelet. It's beautiful. I love the stamp work on this bracelet. It's one of the most complicated stamping pieces that I've seen in a long time. So here's the matching cuff bracelet. It's a beautiful single stone. That's available. We have the matching earrings. They're also available, so I'll put those in there. I do need to give you a little heads up. On the pendant, we are down to just the Kingman blue, and there's less than 100 remaining. And I'll show you the pendant. It's right beside me, so it's right here. And we have it on a liquid silver necklace. It's a multi-strand necklace, 18-inch. I also have this in a 20-inch and a 30, right? 18, 20, 30? I think I gotta look it up. I know it, 18, 24, and 30 inches. So if you want the liquid silver necklace, there's 3 of those available. Here's that pretty pendant, but this will be sold out here in just a second. Oh, thanks, Rick. So there's the 3 sizes. I love liquid silver. Yeah, those are crazy limited. But if you just wanted to finish off the look, it's perfect for that. Nice size bail on there. This will be sold out in just a second, though. So unfortunately, we just don't have a lot going into the end of our day. So let's get into the design. Believe it or not, for the crew, I'm gonna hold my hand still, I promise. So you can get really close, but walk us through the symbolism here.
The way Emerson described it is that for the top and the bottom, and plus on the side, you'll see the star technique that is on there. And the stars represent the ancestors of the Navajo people. And just sitting outside, this is what they see every single night.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh
and you'll see the stamp work that is on there. There's representation of the moon and the sun. And you have that beautiful marriage of them chasing each other each and every night. And so for the sun, it bestows the sun rays upon Mother Earth and gives her life. And as Mother Earth, she takes and gives away to Earth as well. And so you have that forever changing world of life. And so when you see this, you're gonna see how Emerson puts that within his artwork.
Yeah, I love that too. And very much he's influenced by all of nature surrounding him, of the people surrounding him. And that's a great shot. Guys, that's all done by hand. Explain that hand work that goes into doing this.
Oh, yes. The way, and the pictures that you've seen before, he was showing me how he was doing his stamp work. And actually there's a silver plate that he has, and so what he does is he gets the stamp that he chooses, and he makes a single stamp, and then he'll hand cut it with a wire cutter. So with that wire cutter, he has to cut all the way around it, and he solders it on a silver plate right there.
Wow.
So it's all individual stamps, and it's not one big stamp. So on his desk, he had about good 500 to 1,000 stamps that he's done.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and so everything was a single process. And so that day that I had gone there, I thought they did it fast, but he said that's not the way it works. He said usually about maybe 1 to 2 weeks to make maybe 4 or 5 rings.
1 to 2 weeks to make 4 or 5 rings. That is how much love and work go into each and every one of these. And you know what, Jennifer? I think you can really sense it. Like when you put on a Chaco Canyon piece, you know there's been people who are very passionate and loving doing this and really love their artwork. I was very fortunate to spend a lot of time down in the Southwest, and I got time to talk to some of the artists, not from Chaco Canyon, but other Native American artists. And they could talk forever, which was amazing, but they would tell the grandest stories, and you would just be mesmerized. But the pride in their work and their heritage and what they were making, and they wanted people to experience that. They wanted people to understand that. And I think they always would take the opportunity to make sure and share that with people who maybe weren't obviously from that area. And I was left with such a reverence for it. You know, it really, not only if I grew up with this being very, very young, but to be able to really talk to the artisans and understand their stories and their passion and their influences. And it's all bundled up in this one ring. And I think there's so much more to this jewelry than, wow, that's a heck of a ring. And it is. This ring is glorious. Like I said, if the big one's not yours, I've got a huge, fabulous buy on my little band ring, which I think's super adorable, really stackable. We'll get to this. You're not gonna be the price on this one. We're gonna get to my cup that already many of you have picked up, but this is the one that's truly the highlight of the day. Now, I do wanna explain, especially if you're new to watching us, today's special is good for a single day. It's a 24-hour clock. So the clock is a ticking now. And what happens is 2 things. Either it sells out before we hit midnight, or we hit midnight, and here's what's gonna happen. This will go up $50. Now, if I wore this ring out in Taos, New Mexico, and I said, look, you can buy it off me for $150, I would have women down the little street in the main area there who would give me $150 for this in a heartbeat, because I think that is such a low good price for this.
Like something's wrong with her, you know what I mean?
Like,
yeah.
Is it fake turquoise? Like, is it real silver? They wouldn't believe it. Because this, you'll see there's a lot of silver on it. This is a meaty piece. This is really something. So I could sell that all day. I wish I could set up shop down there and do that. But at $99.98, that is so tremendous. You know as well as I do, you've probably priced a little silver nothing, pair of hoop earrings, somewhere at a store in the mall, and they were over $100. And you're like, well, that's silver, it's good. Now take that and multiply it many, many times and do some of the finest turquoise in the world. And this is genuine turquoise. It's all genuine sterling silver. It is all handcrafted, one at a time, and it's all for under $100. The key to it is, though, at midnight tonight, that goes up to $150. Even, honestly, Jennifer, the appraised value, you would never find this ring for $180 in Taos, New Mexico.
No.
That would, or in Albuquerque, or in Santa Fe. None of those places would this ring would be $180. I can 100% guarantee that. All right, so here's the story. The pendant is almost gone. We still have it in the Kingman blue. We have the earrings, we do have the cuff, and we have the ring, of course, as our highlighted feature. All right, this is brand new. These are brand new. This little guy's a great price. This is killer. I got it all tonight. We even have some cool, for the first time ever, we have an elastic hairpiece, which is so cool. I've never done it before. All right, let me show you the pendant. Okay, so here's the pendant. Last chance on the pendant. So you see we have 75 left. Again, all handcrafted, all sterling silver. Nice size bail. There's the bail. And the pendant comes in at, I will give you a link. Yeah, we only have the blue, so that's the Kingman blue, and it's 5 flex pays, and it's 2 1/16 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. So basically, if I put the ring up near it, let me put it right next to it, you'll see, same size of ring. That's how big the ring is. By the way, don't you dare forget, this is super, super comfortable too. Really comfortable, guys. You don't even, it feels amazing on. Like it's not gonna get anywhere, and I love it that it has a slim profile, so even if you put gloves on, you can, which is cool. All right, by the way, that's the Kingman blue, so it's called the Kingman Blue Water. Yeah, the Kingman Blue Water is our second choice here. Okay, you ready? What do I wanna do? Oh, the cuff. Okay, let's do the cuff real quick. So here's the cuff. There it is. We have 2 choices in the cuff. This is also getting limited. We bring in a lot less of the matching pieces than we do the main thing. But there's the Kingman blue, there's your ceremonial. So you've got both of these available. And again, all of that's hand stamped, all handcrafted. I love the twisted design on the sides, and it's fully adjustable. So if you need to widen it out a little bit, you sure can. Ceremonial, last chance. That's also gonna be sold out. So if you want that beautiful green with the brown matrix, this is now your last chance on the cuff. And of course, we have 5 flex and free shipping, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, now we're gonna move to the earrings. I'm gonna keep all this out here so you guys do not forget. Oh, we're gonna promote my new earrings? Are we moving to these? The little ear cuff? Yes. The ear crawlers, I love this. Okay, like I said, we have a lot of cool, wait, let me just show you. How cool is this? This is gonna so fly too. I'm just giving you one look. If you wanna pull your hair back or to the side or do a braid, we now have it in an elastic. Isn't that cool? So you can put that in your hair. Love that. Okay, that's just a little sneak peek. You can order it now if you want to. All right, so now this is called an ear crawler. And I love how you wore it. That's really cool. And I'm wearing it a completely different way. Okay, so here's what you're getting. It's, here it is, they're right here. You're getting one of these, okay? And what happens is this is a this day only. It's brand new. We've never offered it before. It's all done in sterling silver. To me, it looks almost like wings. I think it's just stunning. I have less than 140 available, and then that will be completely sold out, so I really don't expect it to last too long. The retail value, the appraised value on this is $540. So $540 for our ear crawlers. So absolutely beautiful on this too. Double check. You do get the pair, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we do get the pair. Thank goodness. I was like, okay. Our price is $269.98, and again, because it's a this day only, that means the price is only good until midnight tonight. So let's talk about these.
These are a favorite. The artisan here is Harry Malikan. He's Zuni, and this is, they call them Zuni ear crawlers, and they're made to represent the shade of the rainbow. And the needlepoint design is to represent the rays of the rainbow. And the way it is shape, it says that when you put it on, the rainbow is a representation of your face because of your Mother Earth. And they say you never point at a rainbow. You're supposed to do like the thumb design, which you have that, you know, bowed edge right there. And that is to have the representation of the rainbow always with you.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I want you to see how Jennifer's wearing, then I want you to see how I'm wearing it. Because you have on this side, okay, so I love it because you decided you're gonna curl up your ear,
yes,
right? And then show your other side. You have an extra ear hole back in the back,
either
piercing, right?
Yes.
So she's got that in a back piercing. By the way, look at these. The tassel ones are coming up and they're available. All right, so there's that. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm wearing it because it's completely different. I actually put mine, excuse the IFB, I gotta hear my producer and my director and a lot of people. But anyway, ignore that. But see what I did? I took it and it's actually clipped behind my ear and it's circling the very top of my ear. So you can wear it low, which I thought looks great going into the earring. You can hang it off a second lobe, or you can actually position it up here. And to do that, it's really easy. I just want to show you the back. So this literally just slides over your ear. How are you wearing it, Sonia? Oh, she's got it down too. See, I was being a little bit different. I don't know, I thought at the top it'd be kind of cool, but you can put it anywhere, right?
Either way.
So see how that does that? It just clips, it literally clips over your ear and it just stays put. You know what's really nice? It stays put. It's not pinching, but it just sits there. You actually forget you have it on. But it's just such a cool look when you're wearing it.
For me, I have it, when I put it on, I put it inside the ear piercing in itself, and then I flip it in, and then I enclose it. And that's just for me, so I don't want to lose it, yes.
On that side. And I've got mine clipped over the top part of my ear, so it's in, I have it tucked up into that little curve. There's a word for that little curve in your ear. I have no idea what it is. Sonia, do you? You're pretty smart. Okay. But anyway, there's a word for that, but I have it tucked, see, I have it tucked right in there, and it's really secure. I mean, I could move my head, I could dance, I could frolic. I do a lot of frolicking, but I love this. How many do we now have left though, Rick? Okay, we only have about 100 of these now remaining. And please remember, you're getting the pair. So wear them different. You know, it'd be kind of cool to share one with somebody. Like your sister. Because, you know, wearing one's super cool. Like, you don't necessarily have to wear both of them, right? But I think if you bought one and then gave one away to somebody you really love, that would be so cool, right? I love that idea. And who did you say was the designer behind this?
Harry Melican.
And what's the story behind Harry?
He's from the Zuni reservation.
Oh, Zuni. And they're known for this little pin work, almost needlepoint, aren't they?
Yes, they are, and then different families have different designs, and there are some artisans that could just, they're so good that they can actually use their nail to cut into the turquoise and have it glued on your finger and just to get that design on there.
Oh, that's amazing. And I want to show you from the same Artisan, right? Or I know it's Zuni.
He's Zuni too as well, yes.
Yeah, he's also with Zuni. Look at this, you'll see this. If I come up just a little bit. Look at that, see, that's that same beautiful, and that's a coveted look. Just want to show you, that's called the cluster cuff. Once again, the price is, we took it down $80, really limited, but if you love that beautiful, I kind of refer to it as like needlework almost. That's how intricate it is. That's on 5 Flex, and the price, again, ends at midnight tonight, East Coast time. All right, so I'm gonna show you my band ring, because I love this band ring, and I'll tell you why. This is wonderful. This really is me most days, but on the days that I'm like kind of, you know, don't want to do it up really big, I love this, and I always wear jewelry. This is an eternity band style. Isn't this beautiful? It's 5 through 12. It's our most affordable piece in the entire show. At $59.98, that's on sale with 5 Flex. Everything has 5 Flex. Here's what's so cool. For stacking, I love to stack rings. I have a lot of Native American inspired stack rings, are all in sterling silver, and I love that little pop of turquoise kind of intermixed with them. This is available right now if you'd like to go ahead and order it, and again, it's on sale, so it's kind of wonderful. By the way, free shipping on all fashions and jewelry if you do $99 or more, so you buy one of these great pieces, if it's $99, everything else until midnight is gonna ship for free, which is pretty awesome. All right, more with Jennifer, more beautiful Chaco Canyon, more surprises, and more brand new coming up.
It's that time for us to say happy birthday
to HSN.
We are going to celebrate
And keep the party going all month long.
Because there ain't no party
like an HSN party. So tune in all this month. Come join the party
as we say,
Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Sonya's so cute. She said, I was wondering what that little top tippy thing is on your ear where we've got that cool crawler on it, and it's called the helix. Really? Thank you guys. I knew there was a name for it. This is called, that little tippy thing's called a helix. You know, when you tune into HSN, you really are educated about lots of things, not just great Native American jewelry. So use that on your next, you know, at the cooler at work. Say, do you know what that thing's called? Test people. Okay, so we are gonna kind of move into this, although I'm gonna keep the helix placement earrings out, the ear crawlers, because again, this is both from the Zuni tribe, and obviously it's a very significant, and you know, really quite famous look. This is one of the most famous Native American looks that we see in Southwestern jewelry.
Yes, especially for the Pueblo Indians, Zuni, and Hopis, and for the Navajos. The cluster work is a representation of actually family, the togetherness. For the artisan here, her name is Zeta Begay. She made this in her home in Sanders, Arizona, and the center stone is the eldest, represents the eldest person of the family. And as you go out into the outer clusters, that represents the younger family members that are holding the family together.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I love that. And this is just one of those truly magnificent pieces. I mean, it's one where it's a once in a lifetime piece, and it's a collectible, and it's an heirloom, and it's just amazing how beautiful the turquoise is. So the turquoise on this one is from Kingman, so it's Kingman turquoise, right? Let's talk a little bit about the Kingman mine, because it's a very famous mine. It's actually the only active one here in the US, right?
Yes, and especially for the grade of turquoise that is coming out of it. I was told the darker vein that you see on the earlier rings that we've had, we aren't really going to see that anymore. It's more or less the lighter blues that are coming out, and the greens and the darker greens, and sometimes they have the teal colors too as well. But it just depends on the vein that you hit. And I was told by one of the owner's friends is that as the mine gets continued to be mined for different types of turquoise, you'll see the different shades, and so time will only tell what Mother Nature will give you.
Right, that's true. It's always a kind of a surprise, too.
Yes.
And they're always surprised at how long the run is. They hope it's really long. Sometimes they'll go in like a foot or two and it'll be done. They're like, really, that's all? Well, and again, I think if you're looking for something very traditional, or for me, it's really for everyone. I don't think this is a look that says, oh, I've just got to wear it with blue jeans. I mean, Sonia's got a really cute little kind of outfit on, and it's got, I guess that's palm leaves. Yeah, it's kind of very, you know, coastal or tropical, and the jewelry looks great. You turn around and let's say you're gonna go to a class reunion and you throw on this cuff. It can be as fresh and modern and updated today as it is wildly traditional in Native American jewelry making. But again, look at the workmanship. Really appreciate how many stones have to be hand cut, and in case you were saying they actually can use their nail, they're so accurate with it. Look at each of those bezel sets. Now understand this, it's a lot easier to do a smooth bezel. That's a great shot. Notice the bezel is scalloped around each of those stones. That's all handmade. You know, I can't imagine how many hours go into a single one of these.
Emerson was trying to teach me how to do that, and I was looking at he had another little pile of bezels that were like that, but they were the smooth, and he was showing me there was a little measurement that he used, and he had to cut it, and then he had to hand twist it, and he had to hand solder it. So he said you have to have a good amount of patience for it, because after that you're gonna have to set the stones in it later on. And so I was like, oh God, no, I will not have the patience for that. And because after he showed me how to do the ring, he says, it just pertains to all the jewelry. And when you do that, you have to think about, what you're doing, because you're giving another person a part of your soul. And when that happens, you're making that person happy when they receive that package that you're giving them.
Isn't that, so they think way beyond just, oh, I'm making this piece. They really think about the person who's gonna be wearing it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and now I'm gonna show you the size on this one too. You gotta see it, because it's a biggie. This is coming in about 2.5 inches, so obviously it's a full circle. What I love though, it literally is made to just go right around your wrist. So it's easy to put this this on. Again, you wanna be gentle, that's a lot of stones, but look how it just cups your wrist, and so it is very comfortable, you can drive, but come on, you know as well as I do, this is an heirloom piece. This is one of those that if you are passionate about Native American jewelry, or you just love turquoise, or you just love jewelry in general, like look at how amazing that piece is. And people will stop you. The neat thing about wearing Chaco Canyon pieces is people want to know, where in the world did you find that? And once again, if you were to go to Santa Fe or Albuquerque or Taos, New Mexico, anywhere down in the southwestern area, there's no way this would be $500 in one of those galleries. I mean, we're talking about in the thousands of dollars. And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Denise in New Jersey, I'm gonna get your call. We're gonna go to the eternity band, but I'll take your call immediately once we do that. So we're gonna wrap up on this. How many do I have left? I didn't start with a lot. Unfortunately, this is really limited. I'm down to the final 160 of the Zuni cluster cuff, and it's the first time back in stock since February, listen to this, of 2016. And we brought it back in, and it's this day only, which means the price at midnight is gonna go clear up to almost $580. Right now, it's the lowest price we've ever done on that magnificent cuff. Okay, so Denise, hang in there, girl. I'm gonna get to you, and then I have another caller right after this. Jennifer, a lot of people wanna say hi. So we gotta move on though, and we're going to save my elastic hair tie for just a second because we're going to talk about my little ring, which I love. I gotta get my card for it. Do we really? Okay, so I gave you guys one little quick peek, and I think 200 were already ordered of this, and I get it. So for me, I love big jewelry. There's just, you know, I'm like, go big or go home, but not every day. You know what I mean? I don't wear it all the time, and most of the time during the day, I'm pretty casual, but I always have jewelry on. I also love to stack. I love stackables because I think it gives you more versatility than just having a simple ring. So what I have at home from I'm talking a whole nother network ago, when I used to work at our sister network, I bought a ton of sterling silver Native American stack rings. Real simple, easy rings. They came in like a set of 3, and I bought several of them because I love to have that versatility. But what's really neat about this is it's gonna break up all that silver. Now you have the opportunity to be able to have a lot of stack or get a couple of these. I could see 2 of these surrounding a beautiful center stone right here, or even think about this kind of as a wedding band as an alternative, but it is the most affordable piece in our show tonight at $59.98. We also have 5 flex available on this, and the appraised value is $135. So we're gonna get into this one. Our sizes, Rick, are we doing 6 through 12? Oh, 5 through 12. So we have 5 through 12 available right now. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna last too awfully long.
The artisan here, I'm sorry, her name is Gloria Wasita. She is a Zuni artisan. We usually go out to the Zuni reservation on Thursdays to look up new artisans that are there and showcase some of their work here at HSN. And for her, she was inspired by the rainbow. She says that the stones are a representation of the shades of color of the rainbow, but although you don't see the rainbow of color, she just wanted to give that, you know, a look to it. And she said the silver represents the shine and sparkle of the rainbow and the sun.
Oh, I love this. And I think there's something very delicate and very lovely about it. We've sold 350 so far. I don't know how many we have left. Oh, there's only 600 left, so this is gonna sell out. But again, you know what I like is our today's, I'll show you both together. I am this woman. I'm the Today's Special, and I'm this ring too. I think we kind of all are. So here's the Today's Special. I'll put it right by each other. I mean, number one, that gives you an idea of how magnificent that Today's Special is. You like it? Sony's over there, give me winks. So here it is. This is a wampum. I mean, this is big. This is lovely. This is me a lot of times. But this is me too. And I think, Jennifer, we're all like that, you know?
Yes.
It's like some days, yeah, it's this, I'm bringing it. And then a lot of days, especially when I'm not in the evening, when I'm not going out or I'm not meeting friends or my husband and I are eating or whatever, I always have jewelry on. But this for me is that easy to do ring. One, it's very affordable. We have FlexPay, which is amazing. I love stacking with this. Think 2 gold bands beside it. Think diamonds on either side. Think if you have a diamond band and you can swing it with FlexPay, get 2 of these and put the diamond band in the middle. How magnificent would that be? Or if you have a gold fat band ring and you put 2 of these on either side. I'm sorry, Rick, what did you say? Oh, 5's now sold out. 11 and 12 is about to sell out. You know what? I'm going to get to Denise in New Jersey. Thank you for waiting. You're on with Jennifer and Suzanne. We appreciate you being there. Hi, Denise.
Hi, how are you? It's such an honor to speak to the both of you. I am smiling from ear to ear.
I love it. What's making you happy tonight?
I'm happy because I have an affinity for the Native American culture. I even went to Arizona and I went to the Navajo and the Hopi reservations. And Jennifer, you tell us a story. It's not just you're selling jewelry. You're selling a way of life, how people believe. You give life to the jewelry, and you acknowledge the artisans by saying their names and what they think. And I think that is absolutely wonderful. I was at the show. I watched the show earlier today, and I ordered a ring because I've always wanted Sleeping Beauty. I ordered a Sleeping Beauty cuff, and I ordered some feather earrings. And I was in the queue, but they didn't have enough time, and they were nice enough to put me back in the queue when I turned in this evening. But I just want to say I've been an HSN customer for about 29 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And I just brought my first set of jewelry from you, Jennifer, because you're just wonderful. You tell a story, and it's important for people to know the story and to give honor. So that's what we're doing by buying this jewelry. We're giving honor to the artisans and the beliefs. So just thank you both so much.
Well, thank you. And you know, you said it perfectly, Denise. I feel that same way. I really do. Because I think we have to support this jewelry. You know, it goes well beyond just, oh, it's a great piece of jewelry and I love it. We know because Jennifer brings these artisans to us through her stories. We really see the picture. I love the picture of Emerson, and his hands, his fingers were just full of silver dust and the polishing, and they were literally silver gray. You know what I mean? And those are real human beings that have just a beautiful, beautiful eye and stories and symbolism behind these pieces. So Denise, thank you. You're absolutely 100% correct with what you mentioned and what you stated. All right, this is gonna be gone, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Last call on that. Real quick update on our today's special. Please, today's special is unbelievable. It is one of the biggest turquoise rings in Chaco Canyon we've ever done, and it's by far the best value we've ever been able to put together. You have the Kingman Blue, and we have the Ceremonial, which is the more of the green colored turquoise with more browns. It's your choice. The only thing you must remember is the price will go to almost $50 at midnight tonight, and we're at 9:37 p.m. on the East Coast. So if you really want a sensational buy, and I'm telling you, I dare you to go out and try to find genuine turquoise, all handcrafted sterling silver, a crazy comfortable fit for under $100. And make sure it's real, because there's a lot of good plastic stuff out there that might be less expensive, but it ain't real. This is an unprecedented value for turquoise. I'm even shocked. Even when I saw on the girl's fingers earlier, I was like, that ring is magnificent. And it's still comfortable. You can type, you can call, you can text, you can write, whatever you're doing, and wear a really substantial big ring. So it's beautiful. All right, so there you go. There's an update there for you. Okay, now, oh, is that it? I am 100% bummed about that. There's only 80 of you who will ever own the necklace that I'm wearing and Sonia has on, and I'm gonna actually drop mine down so you can see them both. Now we have, again, two choices in this. And please just stop for a moment and appreciate that there's genuine gemstones on here and obviously genuine turquoise. It is, I think, feminine. I think it is very much a couture gallery style piece. It is so elevated and so beautiful, and I adore the chain work on this as well. So once again, we have two choices. You have, here's what you have to order. You're gonna order what's called baby blue. That's here. Girls, that's Kingman blue turquoise. We just have it in the system as baby blue. Not sure why, but it's called, that's Kingman blue. So you're gonna order baby blue if you want the bluest of the blue. The other one, of course, is gonna be your Ceremonial. We have just a couple dozen left. The Ceremonial is almost gone. Okay, so this is brand new. You guys are seeing it for the first time tonight. And just so you'll know, your total carat weight in the blue is 7 carats. In the green, it's over 8 carats, almost 9 actually. And that's white topaz that you're seeing on the Kingman blue, or red garnet that you're seeing on the ceremonial green. So there you go. Now, I'm also, just to make you even extra cray-cray, look at this. We have the matching rings to go with it. Isn't that fabulous? We're not gonna get to the rings for a few moments, so I want you to make sure that if you wanna get them both together, it's a perfect time to do it. And then the sale price and 5 flex. Thanks, guys. Look at that price on that. That's a huge garnet, 2 really big cabochons of turquoise, lots of silver. It's $69.98. That rivals my little eternity ring in terms of pricing. That's incredible. And I'll show you, there's the blue. Isn't that beautiful? Like, that's really a standalone too. All right, Jennifer, so who created this piece?
The artisan here is Greg Yazzie, and he says that this necklace was designed for the moon, and for the moon in Navajo tradition is a beautiful woman. There's Greg. It was funny because that day he didn't want to take a picture with me. He was too busy trying to finish what he was doing. He's like, no, somebody else. Emerson.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, he's like, Emerson. And then Emerson was like, go take a picture with him. But yeah, he was making one of the pieces, and he was very shy about what he was doing, and he was a gentle giant. Just looking at what he was doing, he was very humble. And so, oh yes, and back to this, he says that for the moon is a representation of a beautiful woman, and he says that you're not supposed to look at her when she's a full moon at night, because that is the time when she steals all the youth from people who were looking at her. Oh, wow. And so when she has done that, she is full at that time. And so the faceted stones that you see on the necklace are a representation of her when she is at her full moon status.
Oh, I love that. And I gotta tell you too, what, yes? Oh, they're sold out? Oh, Sonia, we gotta take that one off. Okay, don't miss out on the ring. And I will tell you, the ring, this is, you all get it. The ring is coming up, so hang with me, right? We're gonna try to get the ring in? Okay, all right, so the ring's coming up. You just gotta hang right there, but I would go ahead and order the ring early. I have sizes 5 through 12, incredible price. But before we do that, we're actually gonna talk about this cuff. Okay, so now we're really moving into something. We have 2 choices, once again. We have the Kingman Blue, or you have your ceremonial. And when we aired this earlier today, it was on one airing, and we sold 600 in that show. Right now, this even blew me away. It's a customer pick. It is $200 off our already fantastic price. The appraised value, which I do believe is very conservative, is $650. And this is your opportunity before they're sold out to get a remarkable this day only. Now, this day only is just like a mini today special, and the price is only good until midnight tonight, or it sells out. You just saw, I now have no necklace on, I feel very naked. That's already gone. We've sold out, I think the eternity rings basically sold out too, didn't it sell out? So this is the point in the day that a lot of you are going, yeah, I gotta make that decision. Completely and 100% handcrafted. It is one of the most magnificent bracelets that I believe we've ever had in Chaco Canyon. It's that good. If you are concerned about it, remember, read the reviews, and I'll read some of those in a moment. People love this bracelet. They are passionate about it and passionate about how it looks. We have never, ever offered this, not $400, but $199.95. And of course, today only, you have 5 flex pays. You pay it off in 5 months, you get it right away. It's not layaway. Using any major credit card, you can even use PayPal. So where do you want to start on this one? So glorious.
The artisan here is Jimson Boleyn. He comes from a long line of silversmiths that have been with Running Bear for a very long time. He's got a cousin named Bucky Boleyn, who we've represented many different pieces too with him as well. They come from Actually, Jimson's father, I believe, was Richard Boleyn. He was one of our first silversmiths over at Running Bear, and he is going through the process right here of making the cuff that you see there. And so there's many different layers that he has had to do going through that process as well. And so what you see here, he's doing like a bezel set on earring that he has there, which is the oh my God, it just kind of went through my head.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah. The webs.
The what?
Oh my God.
He's best set in
brain
stone?
fart. No, he was doing oh my God, I can't believe I forgot about that.
Oh, we'll come. I
I'm
know
sorry.
You've been here for like 24 hours. It's okay. It happens. It's live TV, by the way, if you didn't know that. You will do. While you collect that thought,
Yes.
we'll go say hi to Gloria in California. Hi, Gloria. You're on with Jennifer and Suzanne. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Dreamcatcher. There you go. Oh, my God. Hi.
Hi, welcome.
I absolutely love Chaco Canyon jewelry. The quality is so beautiful of your turquoise.
Thank you.
And do you have several pieces?
I do, and I also have a large collection from my mom. Ooh, and we have been going to the Southwest since I was 2 years old. My mom always joked my first words were turquoise.
Out of the womb, you said turquoise, right?
Yes, and I make bead embroidered jewelry, pretty elaborate, and I wear your pieces with my pieces, and I love your work.
Yeah, that's wonderful. What is it about the work that you're so passionate about?
It's so clean and precise, and it's different, and the quality is just AA+. And the thing that I also love about it is the fact that we're supporting Native American families. Yes. And after all, they're immigrants. We're here first, and so it's kind of nice that we get to turn around and help support them. Yes, and keep the artistry alive. Now, obviously, you've spent many, many years traveling to the Southwest, so I'm sure you've been to some of the galleries and beautiful places. When I say, really, our values are exceptional, would you agree with that? Oh, my God. I was in Santa Fe about a year ago, and I bought the Today Special ring. That ring would at least go for $700 in Santa Fe.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I think some people
without batting an eyelash.
Right. Oh yeah, and people would buy it, right? And you know, Gloria, for me, the same thing. I really hope everyone like you. You know, I wish everybody could go. It's beautiful to go to Santa Fe and Taos and Albuquerque and all those beautiful places down there. But it's a fortune to buy turquoise and silver, and you don't have to spend the money. We're giving you that kind of quality directly from those great artisans that live there. Oh,
your prices, I think, are the best. Yeah. Absolutely the best. Honestly, I think people are silly not to take the chance on it, because I find on HSN and QVC, once you find your brands that you love, you stick with them.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Gloria, thanks for chatting with us.
Oh, and God bless you, and thank you so much for continuing to bring us beautiful jewelry.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dreamcatcher is what she was looking for. So we're going to go back and describe that. So you were talking about the artisan, and he was doing what?
In the pictures that we had before, he was making a dreamcatcher, and he was sewing on a piece of the turquoise that was on it. And because we went from one thing to another, and when I seen a dreamcatcher, all of a sudden it was like web.
Oh, that's what we were in.
Yes.
There, he's making a dreamcatcher earring.
Yes.
That's what he was doing. Okay, got it. I got it now. Oh, wow. And again, you have to understand, too, you're talking about 100% completely handcrafted. If we can't go to a really tight shot of it, Jennifer, I'd love you to take us through the design as well, because that's all hand stamping, isn't it?
Okay. Everything's hand stamped. You're going to have also, again, the design of the stars, the symbolism of the ancestors to the Navajo people. Although some of them are different, you're also going to see the scrolls of flowers that are on there too as well. You're going to see the twisted bezel that's around the turquoise in itself, and that's to represent the wearer, and this, especially for the person who made the jewelry, and that's to connect them for life. And although you're going to see some of the stamping that are flat, it is also said that Father Sky has put that there in representation for his other kids that has gone before, and so that is just to keep them in remembrance of them too as well. And I do believe this was also once a TS for Jimson, for his father Richard, in his memory after he had passed away. So he wanted to keep that memory alive and keep it with him and incorporate that into his cuff.
Isn't that wonderful? And again, okay, so here's your update. We have now sold almost 900. Almost 900 have been sold. So if you are thinking about it, it is by far, you know, the today's special is incredible, but this really rivals that. Normally, this is appraised at $650. Here at HSN, it's $3.99. I mean, that's our day in and day out price on this. And again, that's pretty incredible. Right now, just for this moment in time, only up until midnight, it's $199.95. And with FlexPay, you get that home for about $40. Please remember, it's over $99, so you are getting free shipping on this. So this is an opportunity to get one of those once-in-a-lifetime pieces that most of the time we'd have to skip. You know, we'd say, oh, you know what, $400, wow, you know, I love a good bracelet, but that's kind of up there. But I think with the 5 Flex and the huge percentage off, I mean, it's $200 off, this is that moment where you can go, you know, with Flex, maybe I'm gonna add that to my wardrobe. It has been wildly popular, and I know we're really busy for it. If you want to get the ceremonial green that you're seeing on my left hand, the one right here, we have about 250 remaining. If you are more of a true blue turquoise lover, that's gonna be your Kingman turquoise. And just to show you, back to Gloria's point, you know, if this were a ring, look how big that ring would be, just the center stone. So we're talking about, what, 1.5 inches or so. Then that would make a wonderful ring, even a little over an inch. And obviously that's about the same size at a little bit over an inch. You're getting the trio. This could be, you know, 3 kids. It could be 3 grandchildren. It could symbolize your brother and sisters. It could symbolize the past, the present, and the future. There's so much that goes behind what this could really be a part of in your life. And I think you just have a really great opportunity to be able to own that. And it won't happen again. That's really key. Once these are completely sold out, we will not be bringing it back at this price. We can't do it again. And chances are even getting a design like this to come back at $199, we wouldn't get close. It might be one pretty little stone in the center with some great silver around it, but nothing's gonna rival an appraised value of $650. Also note too, Sonia's wearing it back to our today's special, so it looks great back to that. I think it looks really pretty with our rings coming up that worked back to that necklace that sold out with the gemstones. So one thing, Jennifer, that I like is the consistency in the line.
Oh,
so
yes.
if you bought pieces from, you know, a decade ago, you know, you could buy pieces tonight and they'll still work and marry together.
Oh yes, and I was told that when you have turquoise and you keep it very well maintained, is that, you know, it may change over time, but it still has that that beauty to it, and especially with the silver, it's going to get a little oxidized, but it gives it more of a richness too as well.
I think so too. You know, as you wear it, and I'm sure you've seen some really old pieces of turquoise jewelry.
Oh yes, and especially those that are been in like in pawn shops or in little trading posts out there. I can't believe how old they are. They could be like 50, 60 years old and still look as beautiful as that.
Yeah, now is there any special techniques to taking care of our turquoise?
I like to use a polished cloth or a piece of leather, and just keep polishing it. And I don't really like to use any solvents on it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, and because you really don't want to mess up the stone, so a polishing cloth's probably going to do it.
I've done that once with the solvent.
Did you really?
Yes, when I gotten like a good piece of turquoise. It was green, and I was using some polishing a solution with it, and I only meant it for the silver, and I was just, you know, polishing and waiting, and it turned the stone like brown, like the turquoise. I was so sad.
So sort of reacted to it.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that. And don't, you know, put your lotions on first, then put your turquoise on. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Do your hairsprays and all that first, and then put the earrings on as you're heading out the door. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up on this for the moment. Please stay right there. I know we're extremely, extremely busy for this, and again, just a pretty, pretty piece. Truly one of, it's a magnificent buy. We've never done a lower price. It's a really big look, and it is just, I think, tremendous. I really do. This is quite a beautiful piece. Okay, I gotta give you an update on our little attorney band. The most affordable piece in the show. We have 150 left. That is it. We've sold 800 in just this show alone. Here's our sizes. We have 8, 9, and 10. That's it, so it's all done. There's your band. I love it. Those are all flush set, so they're very comfortable to wear. Obviously, they work back to our big pieces, but you know, maybe you're saying, you know what, I love to stack. Personally, I do. I think it's a great way to travel when you take a whole bunch of stack rings and intermix them all, because it gives you different looks. But here's your last chance on this band. Sale priced $59.98, and you've got the 5 Flex. You can get it home for $12 tonight. It's pretty good. All right, now the necklace is gone. I'm just gonna put this necklace on because I really, without jewelry on, I always feel like, this is me getting out of my house. I look and go, oh, I don't have a necklace on. I just have to. I feel like it's this sort of, you feel naked without it. Well, I'll do that in a moment, but while I fiddle with that, let's talk about this ring. Now, we had the matching necklace, but unfortunately it is completely sold out. So here's what we have left. This beautiful combination of your turquoise. It's called the Blue Kingman, or we're talking about the ceremonial. You have a big white topaz here and a very large garnet faceted stone bezel set there. Now, this is gonna be the second most affordable piece in the entire show. And wow, $69.98 with their appraised value of over $130. And once again, we have 5 flex available for this one. So let's kind of take it back because this is probably the same designer as the necklace, correct?
No, actually.
Oh, it's different. Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Actually, it's another artisan. His name is Urban Sosi. He's one of our newer artisans that we have. He's very young, and he's been taught by a few of the master silversmiths at like Emerson, Mike Smith, Greg Yazzie, and so just within the family, they like to have everything and everyone together donate their time and, you know, give them a little insight of what's going on. And for this, he says that this ring represents the 4 directions to the Navajo people. Hopefully I don't butcher the language, but I'm gonna try to say it right now for the 4 directions. For the east, it's called Ha'a. Hopefully I said that right, maybe I didn't. For the south, it's called Shading-a. For the west, it's called In-a. And for the north, it's called Nahok-us. And so hopefully I said those right, and if not, I will learn them again. But
and do it next time.
I'll do it again next time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that, actually. All right, so here's some details for you. I have 6 through 12. Do I still have 6 through 12? I'd be very surprised if I did. I do. Look at the carat weight on this. Now, we don't do carat weights on like the turquoise. We can give you a size. But on the stones, this is 2 carats. You're looking at 2 carats on a garnet and a topaz. So if I just covered this up, that would, wait, let me do that this way. That's one heck of a gorgeous ring. That's a 2 carat topaz, right? Wow, so 2, and it's faceted beautifully. Then you add the turquoise to it, and I think that just really adds to how magnificent this design is. So again, you've got both options right now. This is the second most affordable piece in the entire show. And even I'm shocked. A 2 carat topaz set in sterling silver, if you could even find that in let's say the mall or something like it, there's no way it would be $69.98. I mean, come on, girls, you know, you and I both know this. You really do. If you love jewelry, we know pricing, you know, because we're passionate about it. You know, we go and we look and we shop and we find pieces, and this is truly, truly a fantastic way to get a really pretty ring. You know, Jennifer, what I like about this ring too is that it really goes beyond just Southwestern look. You know what I mean? I think it's very contemporary in certain regards.
Yes.
Because, excuse me, using the 2 different style stones, the semi-precious and the opaque stones.
I like it because, you know, if you have the representation of Father Sky, but yet with the 2, the faceted stones that are in there, the different designs, especially with the way they sparkle and the way they shine, it's a representation of also different things. And like I said, with the 4 directions, you have the east, which is the beginning of a new dawn, new life. The north is mysterious and darkness, aging and progression. You also have the south, which is a gathering of information, and the west is basically being positive in your relationship, teasing each other, being happy together.
I love that. It's so cool. And, you know, I think it's wonderful to hear the interpretations from the artists, you know, what they were thinking when they made it and the symbolism. You know, we can go out here and I can do a lot of jewelry shows, but I don't think there's any of them that I do that are more interesting than this one, simply because of hearing the symbolism behind these pieces. And there really is, you know, when you think about jewelry, other than Native Americans designing it, I don't think a lot of jewelry lines have that much thought in it. You know what I mean? They're like, well, that stone's pretty with that stone, or, wow, that's kind of looks like a, you know, kind of modern, you know what I mean? But when you buy a Native American piece, just the history, the lore, the legend, the stories behind it are so rewarding, and it makes it so much more personal, really.
You gotta have a story though, but when you have something that you're wearing, because it's something that someone made, you know, within their life. It starts out from the ground. It comes from the stone. And, you know, that's a gift from Mother Earth. Those are her kids. And so, you know, she gave birth to that. And so with the artisan giving birth to the jewelry in itself, they're giving their baby to you. So you're taking care of that too as well.
Okay, all right, so here's the story. If you are thinking about this right now, it's certainly a perfect time to order it. Now, what did you say, Rick, on this one? Because I think it's almost gone. Okay, in the ceremonial, which is more your green base with the garnet, we have 100 left, but the blue's getting limited. Girls, and again, I'm just going to try to get my fingers in here, hopefully, and cover that up. If that was just a 2-carat topaz ring in silver at $69.98, trust me, if I was at a store, I'd jump all over that. And please note how beautiful the faceting is. I mean, that's a lot of faceting on the base of that stone, more than normal. Like, that's really exquisite in the faceting. So, or how about a 2-carat garnet ring in sterling silver at $69.98? You get it, you understand this. 5 flex pays, very limited now. I know some of the sizes will be going here in just a second. So do I have to say goodbye to Jennifer now? Oh, we're done. Oh, okay, gotcha. What am I doing? I'm even confused. Okay, I love live television. Oh, okay, you're not going very far, by the way. I have to tell Jen, she doesn't know either. So I'm gonna say goodbye for a moment.
Okay.
Can you hang out for like 30 minutes?
Yes.
And then you and I are gonna revisit.
Okay.
Okay. That's awesome. Okay, stay with us because Tony Little's coming up next, and then we'll be back together again. I love live television, yay.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before.